What's up my loves? My name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing 7 on Sunday. 7 on Sunday is a Goodreads group created by Grace from G Swizzle, and I'll leave a link to both Grace's channel and the Goodreads group in the description box below. So each week we're giving a topic to discuss on any platform that we desire. This week's topic is anything you want relating to the Black Lives Matter or Black History Month. So for me, I have decided to make a little bit of a TBR for myself. 2 of these are on my February TBR, so I should be getting to these extremely soon. Then I have a few more copies that I have with me, and then I have 2 anticipated releases that I want to get to. So let's dive in and talk about my TBR. So the first book I'm interested in reading is The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds Reed. I know this is set in Los Angeles 1992 around the death of Rodney King and the riots that started happening in LA because of it. I'm really curious to see how this story is told, and I know that it's following our young protagonist Ashley as she's living in a big house in the right side of town, and they're like trying to make the ideal black family in the white world. However, she's one of the black kids. It's like, well, who's us and who is them? So I think it will be a really interesting take on it, and yeah, I can't wait to get to it. Next up, we have a fairly new release, and thank you April, which is The Gilded Ones by Namina Fauna. This is following Dika, who lives in fear of the blood ceremony. So if her blood runs red, she'll belong, but on the day of the ceremony her blood runs gold, the color of impurity of a demon. So a mysterious woman asks her to join the army of the girls like her. I think it's going to be really interesting. I love the fantasy elements of it, fighting against a world that's creating a lot of drama and angst for young girls for their ceremonies, and oh, just isn't this stuff, it's so stunning, absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this, and I feel like I should get to it sooner rather than later. You will see this in my February haul because April got it for me for my birthday. So yeah, oh, love this so much. Next up is one that's already on my February TBR, and that's You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. Cara kindly got me this hardcover version for my birthday, and I'm so excited. So this is following Liz, who's believes she's too black, too poor, too awkward to shine in her small, rich, prom-obsessed Midwestern town. But she feels that she'll get out of it forever by going to an elite college, but when financial aid doesn't come through, she needs to run for prom queen. I know this is sapphic, and I'm just very excited to get to it. I've been doing all of the reads that I'm not excited for, so then I can end the month just loving the books that I want to read. And so yeah, should get to this ASAP. Next up is the next book that I have on my TBR, and that is A Song Below Water by Bethany Morrow. I'm so excited to get to this. It's Black Girl Magic, and this copy was kindly gifted to me by Grace for Christmas. And I know that one of the girls is fighting against her past. And oh, I'm so excited to get to this. I can't really remember exactly what it's about, but yeah, I'm so excited. Isn't it beautiful? They're all so beautiful. So yeah, Black Girl Magic, and sign me up. Another physical copy that I have, which has already come out, but I have the arc of it from Ash's work, and that is Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston. I'm very excited to get to this. This came out on January 20th, I believe, and I'm just really excited. So a 13-year-old girl from the housing project discovers her brother was more than he seemed, and so is she. So I think like Nevermore meets Men in Black. I love that. I love it. So it's middle grade, and it's following Amari. I believe her brother just disappears, and so she goes looking for him to see what is up, and discovered some magic along the way. So I'm really excited to get to this, and oh, the arc's just so gorgeous as well. Then we have our 2 anticipated releases. So one is by an author already mentioned on this list, and that is Bethany Morrow, and the book that I'm so excited about is So Many Beginnings, which from what the description is a Little Women remix, and I'm just so excited for this. Like, I fell in love with Little Women last year, and so seeing a remix of it, just yes. And based off the reviews from A Song Below Water and A Chorus Rises, which is the second, the reason A Chorus Rises isn't on this list is because I haven't got to the song yet. but seeing that people are loving Bethany C. Morrow's writing, I think that her take on Little Women is going to be awesome. Sorry, just had a sneezing attack, so red face, love that for us. Still gonna keep sneezing apparently. And the final one that I'm so excited for is coming out in March, and that is The Conductors by Nicole Glover. So this is following fantasy. They're working in the Underground Railroad, and yeah, so it's fantasy mixed with that, and I really don't know much about it aside from the fact that it was during the Civil War time in America, and yeah, so I'm so excited to get to this, though. It sounds absolutely fascinating and I cannot wait. So these are just some of the books that I would love to get to that are featuring black protagonists and having black stories being at the forefront. I feel like there's some with happiness, some with harder hitting, and I'm just so keen to get to these. So let me know in the comments what's a book that you're excited to get to based on the Black Lives Matter movement or Black History Month. I'm so excited to get to all of these. They sound like amazing stories and I can't wait to get to them. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!